Ivanka Trump has always known how to turn heads with her fashion choices. From being a model to a designer and, of course, the United States' first daughter, her style has never gone unnoticed. But when she stepped into the political spotlight, her outfits were put under a microscope. Some sparked major controversy, while others were simply questionable choices. And let's be real, we all noticed. Take her look at her father's 2017 inauguration, for example. Ivanka turned heads in a crisp white Oscar de la Renta pantsuit. Stylish? Definitely. Surprising? Absolutely. After all, Hillary Clinton, Trump's political rival, is basically the queen of pantsuits, and she also chose white that day. So, was Ivanka making a bold fashion statement, or was it an accidental twinning moment? Well, that's up for you to decide. Speaking of timing, Ivanka's silver Carolina Herrera gown caused a stir when she posted a glamorous photo just days after Trump's controversial travel ban in 2017. People weren't thrilled to see her living it up, while others were facing serious struggles. And just when the outrage had settled, the dress resurfaced a year later, this time compared to the silver thermal blankets given to detained migrant children at the border. The internet never forgets. Then there was the form-fitting berry pink dress she wore to a February 2017 joint session of Congress. With a random black strap on one shoulder, the dress looked like her bra was peeking out. It was an odd choice for such a formal setting, and let's just say the fashion police weren't impressed. Fast forward to November 2017, when Ivanka attended the World Assembly for Women in Tokyo in a peach miniskirt suit. A sleek look, sure, but was it the best choice for a formal event in traditionally conservative Japan? Many online thought not, questioning both the outfit and her credentials for speaking at the event. That same year, Ivanka and Melania Trump visited Saudi Arabia, rocking modest but stylish outfits. No headscarves, though. That's not against the rules for foreign visitors, but here's the catch. Back in 2015, Donald had criticized Michelle Obama for doing the same, tweeting, "Many people are saying it was wonderful that Mrs. Obama refused to wear a scarf in Saudi Arabia, but they were insulted. We have enough enemies." So when Ivanka and Melania showed up headscarf-free, Donald's silence spoke volumes. Double standards, anyone? Ivanka's fashion risks continued at the 2018 Winter Olympics, where she wore a red and navy striped dress that looked like an optical illusion. And at the Team USA Awards that same year, she doubled down on the drama with a black and white lace dress with ruffles. Lots of ruffles. Seriously, it looked like a craft project gone wild. By October 2018, Ivanka was back at the White House in a white skirt set with a wide taupe belt. The problem? The belt made the outfit look like she was channeling a 90s mall store mannequin. Definitely not the vibe she was going for. And then came the royal misstep. At the 2019 state banquet in the UK, a white tie affair, Ivanka wore a collared blue Carolina Herrera gown. Compared to Kate Middleton's regal Alexander McQueen look, Ivanka's dress felt underwhelming. One ex-user even joked it looked like a bedazzled denim dress. But nothing topped her 2020 India trip. She wore a floral pranza schooler dress, which seemed innocent enough, until someone pointed out that the pattern looked like the COVID-19 virus under a microscope. The timing? Yikes. With the virus already spreading, the dress sparked mixed reactions. Some cringed, while others praised her for re-wearing the dress from a previous trip to Argentina. And for the 2025 inaugural balls, Ivanka chose a Givenchy gown inspired by Audrey Hepburn's Sabrina. A beautiful dress, no doubt, but was it the right moment for an old Hollywood homage? Some thought the choice was odd, and her decision to swap Hepburn's white gloves for black ones lessened the effect. Maybe this one would have been better saved for a different occasion. So, with all the scrutiny over her fashion and the constant political pressure, maybe that's why Ivanka decided to step back and leave politics behind.
In January 2021, for the first time since she was 23, Ivanka packed her bags, left Washington, and walked away from her role in her father's orbit. And she hasn't looked back. In a rare public statement in 2022, she made her feelings clear. "I love my father very much. This time around, I am choosing to prioritize my young children and the private life we are creating as a family. I do not plan to be involved in politics." Since then, Ivanka, her husband Jared Kushner, and their 3 kids have been living in Miami, Florida, trying to stay out of the public eye. But let's be real, when you're part of the Trump family, private life only goes so far. Now, this is a big shift for someone who was once one of Donald Trump's closest advisors. During her time in the White House, she took on issues like paid family leave and the child tax credit, which she helped turn into Republican talking points. But while her portfolio was tailored to less controversial causes, she still faced intense backlash. Some blamed her for decisions she had no real control over, and others criticized her for staying silent on hot-button issues. And then there was the personal cost. Ivanka lost friends in her New York social circle and faced scrutiny over her clothing brand, which she eventually shut down because of ethical questions about mixing business and politics. Fast forward to now, and she's charting a totally new course. These days, Ivanka's priorities are her kids, her husband, and her own peace of mind. She told Lex Fridman in a podcast this year, "Politics it's a pretty dark world. There's a lot of darkness, a lot of negativity, and it's just really at odds with what feels good for me as a human being. So for me and my family, it feels right to not participate." But here's the twist. Just because Ivanka's out of the spotlight doesn't mean she's out of the game. Sources say she still talks to her dad regularly and offers advice, just behind the scenes now. Don't expect public speeches or West Wing meetings this time around. And Jared Kushner? He's also taking a step back from formal politics, but he's still a key player when it comes to Middle East diplomacy. Plus, he's got business interests in the region, so don't think he's sitting idle. Fun fact, Jared's dad, Charles Kushner, has even been tapped as the US ambassador to France. Talk about keeping it in the family. But back to Ivanka. Losing her mother, Ivanka Trump, in 2022 was a deeply emotional moment for her. She's also been caring for her grandmother, who lives with her in Miami. Add in her husband's health struggles. Jared underwent 2 surgeries for thyroid cancer, and you can see why she's embracing this new chapter. Friends describe her as more grounded and at peace, fully focused on her family. She's thrown herself into new hobbies: surfing, jiu-jitsu, horseback riding, and even motocross biking. It's a far cry from campaign rallies and policy meetings, but it seems to be exactly what she needs. So, with Ivanka stepping away from politics, she's clearly embracing a new chapter focused on family and personal happiness. As for their relationship with Donald, well, it's definitely changed since their days in the White House. According to the same source, they only visit Mar-a-Lago, Donald's Florida home, every few weeks. It's definitely less than in their time in the White House, where they would see him every single day. It seems like they're enjoying this new chapter of their lives, focusing more on family and less on politics.
And you have to figure out how to move all the pieces to make it the life you want to live.
But what do you think? Was it the right move for them to step back from politics and focus on family life? Let us know.